Alright, welcome back everyone to another satisfying car detail video. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So on this one you could tell it's a severely furry car, a lot of dog hair in this one and dirt. So we start by just removing all the big stuff out of the car so that we can assess the entire situation of the vehicle, getting everything out of there, and then removing the mats. Alright, once we got all the mats out, we start with the vacuum. This is just our quick initial vacuum up everything that we can get, going around the vehicle, seats, and all the little center console and all the crevices to get all the dirt, hair, and dust out of the car. And so for us, we are actually using a Rigid brand vacuum. We will have the links in the description below for all the products that we use in this video. And as you can see, there's just a ton of dog hair, dirt, and dog food and things like that in this vehicle. Luckily for us, most of the pet hair was actually kind of on the surface, so it didn't embed itself too deeply into the fibers, which made it a lot easier for us to remove. And so here's one of the mats on the outside now. We're using a lily brush here. This is a really good tool for removing pet hair. It just helps collect all of the hair and pull it up into one spot so you can vacuum it away easily. This is a Speedstone, and this is the traditional for all professional detailers. This is what's been around forever and makes really fast work of collecting dog hair. The lily brush is great and you can use it on all surfaces. However, I feel like the speed brush does work a little bit quicker. The only problem with it is that it is very hard and can scuff plastics and things like that. So you don't want to use it on every surface or even in tight spaces, because if you hit the plastic in the vehicle, it'll scratch. But for just mats and things like that, it works absolutely great. Again, if you're interested in getting any of these products, everything will be linked down in the description below. So here we are now. We just saturated the floor mats with our carpet cleaner, hit it with our drill brush on our DeWalt drill, and now we are extracting it out and actually shampooing the carpets and getting them all clean. For anybody that wants to do this, we actually just use the Bissell extractor. It's about $150. We've used extractors that are much more expensive, ones that have heating elements and everything else in them. But this thing does an absolutely amazing job, and for the price to value ratio, no other extractor comes close. This thing is absolutely a monster when it comes to extracting, and for only $150. Just from those two mats, you can see all the dirty water that we extracted out of them. Even those mats didn't even look like they were that bad, but This car, I believe, is a 2006, and I don't know if it had ever been shampooed before. So even though they didn't look dirty, there was a lot of embedded dirt, and we're able to suck it out with the extractor. Alright, so now using our all-purpose cleaner and a boar's hair brush, again linked down below for the ones that we use, we actually just go through, we apply the all-purpose cleaner directly to the head of the brush, and then go ahead and scrub out all the pieces, all the panels and all the tight spots to get everything nice and clean. Same thing for the center console. These are pretty dirty, so we sprayed our all-purpose cleaner directly onto the panels that we're going to be working, and then again with the brush we go and agitate everything to get it all loosened up, and then mop it up with a microfiber towel. For the interior of the car, the seats and the carpets inside weren't terrible, so I didn't want to saturate them more than I needed to with the extractor, so actually using my McCulloch steam cleaner, you just put a microfiber towel over the head of it, hold on tight, and as you can see there, it pulls up a lot of dirt out of the seats as well. You do want to be careful when you're doing this method. Just holding that towel onto it gets pretty hot at times, so just be careful with that. And but it does work really well. And then I take off actually change the attachment on the steamer, and I go through and I scrub out the interior carpets, as well as spray down the door panels and steering wheel and everywhere else that I can. The steam cleaner is also really awesome because it sanitizes as I work. The heat from the steam helps to kill any bacteria, and it also works at helping to remove any odors that are in the vehicle. So it's really great. It's kind of a dual purpose tool, and does a great job. You can also clean the headliner. That's what I'm doing here. There's a couple spots, so I'm going in and wiping those out now. And it also, odors tend to stick to the headliner a lot of the time, so you want to hit that as well to make sure that the odors get removed. After that, I use a awesome product that we have, all-in-one interior cleaner and protectant, and that's the best way I've found to really clean the vents in the vehicle. And just spray it directly onto the boar's hair brush again, and you want to definitely use a different brush when you're changing chemicals, but I spray it onto all the tight spots first, and then spray it onto the towel and wipe out the large panels. And here is the finished product, guys. So the car is all clean, all protected, smelling great. The carpets, seats are all shampooed and steam cleaned, and everything is good to go. So I just want to say thank you so much again for taking the time to watch the video. Please again remember to subscribe, and please give us a like. It helps with the algorithm so more people can find our videos. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one.